Is your staffy or bully negatively reacting to dogs and even people? This could be the reason why. Hi guys, David here from Celtic Barks. I am just going to give you one amazing tip that really helps with your dog's reactivity. So with lots of my training, I will always try and come up with human analogies or things that we can relate to in order to get that point across and become more understanding. So the red car analogy. So this is, if you imagine that you are walking down the street with someone, it could be your partner, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, whichever the case may be. If every time you guys were out together and you saw a red car drive by and that person was to punch you in the arm and give you a really painful, dead arm, horrible feeling, lots of pain, how many times would you want to see a red car when you left the house with that person? Okay. However, if we flip that, you imagine walking down the street with your friend or family member, and every time you saw a red car, they give you a massive bar of chocolate, a single red rose, a kiss on the cheek, whatever it is, something that you hold very high value and very dear. You would want to see that red car more and more. Okay? It is the same for dogs. If we're walking down the street and that dog is reacting to another dog in a negative way, more often than not it is from fear-based anxiety, where they don't know how to socialise properly, they've had a bad experience with other dogs previously, it could be a million and one things. However, if we are reacting negatively to that dog, which is our dog based on their reaction to that dog, we are then going down the realms of making that a negative experience. Then when you go out with your dog, every time they see a dog, they are looking at that situation as a negative, because every time they are out with you, they see a dog, they end up getting shouted at, screamed at, punished, pulled away, abruptly hurt on the lead, or whatever the case may be. So we need to make that experience positive. We do that through counter conditioning and behaviour modification. There is lots of tips and tricks to this, okay, but that would be my number one tip for you. Make that positive. On the sight of seeing a dog, praise them. Give them a high value reward just for looking at a dog. Don't think of that dog as a dog. Think of it as a marker and a visual sign that says look at mum or look at dad. Teach them that every time they see a dog at the earliest convenience, they are to be rewarded, praised. Check in with you. If you're not using a clicker, get into clicker training. Mark and reward just looking at them, looking at that dog. They can then check in with you, build that positivity. They will want to see more dogs in a positive light.